am I going to heal with raid frames all over the place? I tried that in Siege of Orgrimmar. It was dog shit. What makes Midnyte Clump different from the... Whoa! Rocco, you're a long-time listener, dude. A long-time reader. You know a lot about what's going on. That's a brilliant fucking question, dude. So, funny you should mention that. Midnyte Club is the only guild I've ever ran where I felt like I had full control of the guild. And it ran the exact way I wanted it to run every single time. I know that sounds weird for a guildmaster to say that, because most guilds are run by what the guildmaster wants. But my other one's not so much, and I hate to say it, and I love him to death, but it has a lot to do with my brother. And like Gods and McGledges, he started it with me, but then left after like a week or two. But essentially what happened was, like, I didn't really know what I was doing with Gods Among Legends, and I kind of let the inmates run the asylum, even though I was like really hard, iron-fisted, we're doing this, but a lot of the times I just, you know, because of all the power that my guildies had over me in that guild, because of how the guild was recruited, I did not recruit that guild. That guild was a couple of people and all their friends. Legends Anonymous, great guild, loved the guild, but I was hamstrung by my brother in that guild. So when you left LA, I defended you when he told the story about why you left. I told him if I were you, I would have done the same thing. What was the story that he told you? This is gonna get saucy because I want to know what he said. When I left the Discord, or the guild as the guild master? But like I said, like in Legends Anonymous, my brother had, like, when I left the Discord. I left the Discord because yeah, he held it over my head. I left the Legends Anonymous Discord. Here's a hot take. I left the Legends Anonymous Discord because my brother is friends with a racist, and he was saying racist things, and he insulted me when and I didn't want to see Legends Anonymous become a haven for racism, and since I left, it's become a haven for right-wing propaganda. There, I've said it. You know, my brother tolerates racism, and I couldn't stand that. And Legends Anonymous, he wouldn't let me run the guild the way I wanted it to because he was playing Care Bear. Didn't want me to bench nobody. Didn't want me to do anything to make the guild better. Didn't want to go Horde when we were struggling to recruit as Alliance. I mean, I was running Legends Anonymous handcuffed. You know, handcuffed. And this guild, I'm running it the way I want to. And as you can see, that quickly we're successful because, yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I'm not going to stay in a Discord where, and that's the thing, he had admin rights to Discord. Why can't I have admin rights to Discord? Why does he get admin rights? I paid for everything, you know? Yeah, I don't want to say his name because he's a fucking punk. Yeah, me too, honestly, because like everyone said the same thing. But yeah, that's a great question, Rocco. Thank you for that. But yeah, what the fuck is this guy doing? Fucking.
Quite the crowd tonight.
Yeah, one of. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Sorry, I'm ready.
Well, I have 3 healers right now. Should be okay for this boss. What the fuck is this guy doing? Everything's going fine. Why would he pug? He's just waiting for Chew. He'll be here to help us heal. Can't believe this dude. What the fuck?
What about Frost? Is he not coming on his belly?
He said he's not able to make it this week.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Let's get a stone for Chew. Unbelievable, this guy. What the fuck? You don't even have the balls to tell me, hey man, I'm gonna... Like, we're gonna do it tonight, you fucking retard. He's a good healer, too. Oh, thank you so much, Smash, for the gifted sub. Okay. How the fuck do I remove this guy? I can't type as. There we go.
Just so y'all know, the rule is, when it's raid time, you don't save yourself to another mythic group. You don't go out and start ignoring us for invites. That's why Rowan's gone.
Seems kind of self-explanatory.
You said you were handcuffed in your previous guild. Can you elaborate?
Thank y'all so much for having me for Heroic.
Thank you, Samantha. So
Best of luck with Mythic.
So like I said, like my brother wanted to run a Care Bear guild where I only benched 2 people the entire time I was there. I should have benched half the fucking raid most of the time. I still love some of those guys, but some of them just weren't that good. And getting AOTC was as hard as getting CE for some people in terms of like the recruitment. And the biggest thing was that towards the end of Warlords, I was like, dude, we're having a hard time recruiting because the people I'm talking to is like, hey man, I want to join your guild, but I play Horde. I don't want to play Alliance. And my brother was like, he's still in that classic thing of, it would be Horde, Horde's dirty, fuck the Horde. Like he's into the fucking lore so much that it bleeds through his fucking eyes. You know, so it was just one of those things where I could have made Legends Anonymous would still be raiding today, even though I probably wouldn't be able to raid with them because of the hours that we raided. They'd still be raiding today if the decisions I had wanted to make had been implemented. They'd still be raiding. They'd still be raiding because, you know, they'd have a bigger pool of people to pull from. And it was so funny because, like, my brother would say things like, well, if they don't want to play Alliance, then we don't want them anyways. And I'm like, okay, Luis, guess what, man? We're going to go, well, if we go Horde, then what? If everyone goes Horde except for you, then what? Then I'm not going to play with you guys anymore. I'm like, what's the fucking difference? Like, what's the fucking difference? Like, you won't play with us because we're Horde. And if someone else won't play with us because they're Alliance, you don't want to play with them. Like, can we get another closet?
Any chance I can get a summons?
Yeah, we're getting another closet right now. So that was basically it, where I basically had to suffer through all the shit that, you know, I had to deal with. Like, it was it was pulling fucking teeth. All right, that should be enough to clear the trash. Let's get her done.
The Primalists have used their elemental magic to breach the outer Titan seal. Galagos, do you know where the other incarnates are in prison?
But yeah, it's like this guild, I started it, and it was just, hey man, I just want to raid in Shadowlands. I'm just going to do normals. I'm going to form this late night community. It's not even going to be a guild. It's going to be like literally a glorified puck, and that's what it was, you know, for most of Castle Nathria, even a little bit into Sanctum of Domination, right? So it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, well, and then to go off what you were saying, High Roller, is you know, I appreciate you saying, hey man, you made this into a Mythic guild, and I didn't get a chance to finish, but the reason why I did it was almost out of desperation. And it's kind of weird that I would say it like that, is because I started to realize that after we got through normals, that I wasn't getting the right people for heroics, and I didn't want to do them, but no one would want to stick around for normals. They wanted at least heroic. So what I did was I started recruiting, hey man, we're just going to recruit for heroic, and just that way we could just keep raiding, you know? I had no intention of even wanting to get AOTC, but then I started to recruit some really good players, and we made a go of it, and we got Jailer down. We even got a Mythic boss down, you know? And even though it wasn't perfect, you know, we had roster issues every now and then. You know, we never really had a full Mythic roster, even though I recruited one. No one ever showed up. But that's just, you know, the expansion. I'll blame that on Shadowlands. You get to blame Shadowlands on something, right?